I've been rambling for a while, so I'm probably gonna cut this video in two parts. Part one, part two, just so you don't get crazy. But how to get over your bulimia. Now that you understand where it stems from, it's actually really deep. Really, 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 it creates insecurities, it creates painful experiences, it creates painful childhood or even adulthood, okay? So how did I get over it? And honestly, I can tell you right now that I don't think I got over it 100%. Yes, I haven't been bulimic for, I would say, maybe 2 years now, because like I know that COVID era, COVID year 2020 was a nasty year for everyone, but guess what? That was the only year that I actually had time to sit down at home and read the books. I'm the kind of person that love books. Please don't judge me. I love books and documentaries. So I was sitting down with myself and I was like, why am I bulimic? It was actually it started by me telling one of my friends. My mom was living with me at the time. She moved to Miami. She was staying with me, and I was being bulimic. Okay, so I would eat and throw up, and I'm talking, guys, I was shredded. Okay, like it had nothing to do with that. It's a mental problem. So I would go and eat, and then be like, oh my god, I just overate lettuce. Did you hear what I just said? I just overate lettuce. So I'll go to the bathroom and throw it all up. And then I'm starving. I have heartburn. I have a headache. My nails are breaking because I have no vitamins. So you guys look up the sides, the negative sides of bulimia. You're gonna find all of the above. Your stomach actually has too much acid now because of the thrown up situation there. So I'm telling you guys, this is like so deep for me. Such a sensitive subject because I couldn't open up about it. And I told you, I've been bulimic since I was 14. And I didn't open up about it until 2020, which is the year when I was 29, I believe, or 30. So I just talked to one of my friends and I was like, I don't understand why I'm bulimic, because my friend was actually a very in-depth kind of friend. Like, she would study emotions and study things like that, and she liked to get into conversations. So I was like, amazing, who's better than this girl to talk to about this stuff, even though we're not super close. I actually mentioned it to her, and I started talking about that. I was like, I would sometimes eat and throw up, and I don't feel good about it. And she started telling me her stories. I'm not gonna talk about her because it's none of my, I don't like to talk about anybody but myself. But I can tell you right now, she could completely relate. Now, my story is like, I thought, because I grew up with a father that was narcissistic. And I mean, when I say grow up, I mean, he left when I was 6, I think, or 5. So I don't remember much about him. And then I saw him again when I was 18 and lived with him for, like, I would say 2-3 years, maybe max. And I had experienced this whole entire narcissism, and your father has left you, so you have daddy issues. I've been called that. So all these things that happened to me in my life, where I couldn't date people, I couldn't be with anybody, I couldn't trust anyone, and I had issues, like internal issues, where if somebody looks at me the wrong way, if somebody rubs me the wrong way because of my training or my diet, I will take it so personal. Guys, this is no longer, this is all out of the window, because I had that year full break of work, because I would be working 24/7, literally bury my sorrows in work, and I wouldn't even be honest with myself. Like, something is wrong with me. Something is wrong. I know that I've been shredding people, like, oh my god, you look amazing, you shredded. Actually, that doesn't even help. It actually makes it even worse, because now people are like, you look so amazing skinny, what are you doing? Can you give me... It's like, so now you like me more skinny than who I really am, which is the normal curvy girl, right? Like, I wouldn't even say normal, because I train, I'm an athlete, so no matter what, if I'm heavy or not, I'm always on the kind of more shredded side, right? And I have told you guys, I'm actually, right now, I'm pregnant. I'm in my 5th month, almost getting to my 6th month. 6th month. Sorry, pronunciation issues, but yeah, so like I gained a few pounds. I would say I gained between 10 to 20 pounds. That's, about that, I kind of stopped waiting myself because it was getting into my head, and yeah, you already know what the story is, so we don't want any more of that. But yeah, so the situation is, I started reading about my father, and that led me slowly to read about my mother. And my mother was the kind of person that is like an absent emotionally type of mother. Um, like I said, I'm not a psychologist, but I read about this and I have realized that a lot of us, especially millennials, our fathers left. I don't know what happened in that era. I don't know if it's still the fashion for fathers to leave their kids, but a lot of us had that happen to them. And I mean, I'm the kind of girl that listens to rock, the songs that tell, oh, my father left me, blah, blah, blah. And I'm telling you guys, I realized it was not my father. Yes, my father had a hand in it where he made me feel vulnerable, like anybody could leave me. And that was mainly the reason why I was never able to be in a relationship or trust anybody, because I always thought, oh yeah, he's gonna leave me just exactly like my father left my mother. Even though I'm older, I understand more stuff. I understand that people are not equal, that guys are not the same, all that stuff. I still have that same trauma. But guess what? My mom, she topped it off like big time. My mom made it so much more worse, because now not only I'm scared of people like doing the same thing to me, like what they did to my father, but my mom had that like victimized. I grew up with my mom where she is the kind of mother that neglects you emotionally, but it's not her fault. Again, I discussed this with her. So this is not a video talking to you about my mom, like talking trash about my mom. I love her to death. We're still friends to this day. I talk to her on a daily basis, but it's not her fault. She grew up in an environment that made her the way she is today. And we made peace. She understands now that I love my body the way it is. I like to be curvy. I like to have like stuff like that. Like I've been dyeing my hair black. She was always against me dyeing my hair dark, because of also the way that she grew up. Like the way that the TV shows you, oh, this girl is pretty, this girl is not so pretty, you understand? So uh, don't mind it. I know I just dyed my hair blonde. I kind of have some regrets about it because my hair is not fried. Oh, okay. Let's not touch that subject. But yeah, guys, really, really, really honestly, and the way I got over all of this is by reading a lot of health books. As I said, I'm the kind of book person that you could always see a psychologist. Even you don't even need to see a psychologist. You could talk to a friend. Just open up about what's happening. Like, oh, I'm not feeling good. I'm vomiting. This. All of that is going to help you so much. Trust me. Like, so much. You don't understand. Yeah, guys, if you are here on my videos already, you're really liking my content, please leave me thumbs up. If you actually don't like it and you want to leave me comments as well, please do. So that helps me and helps my subscribers as well, that I can actually make my channel better. I know my channel is brand new. I know I'm filming here in a room just because there's sun coming in here. So if you have any suggestions, anything that you think that I can do to make my channel better, like I said, my channel is brand new. I'm trying to grow it by myself. I did not share this on my social media just yet. I just don't want, I want to make sure that my subscribers are all going to get help on this channel, and not just people that are just like supporting me because they're just my friends. So yeah, so if you really like my content, subscribe to my channel. I would really, really love to know you. So send me comments, talk to me. I'll be able to reply to you. Okay, I'm human as well. Yes, as soon as you open up to people, as soon as you start talking about it, you're gonna start realizing things that you didn't realize. Because no matter who it is, it could be your little brother, it could be a friend, it could be a coworker, it could be anybody. Of course, make sure your coworker is not gonna talk behind your back about it, but you know what I mean. So if you discuss it with anyone, you're gonna be able to feel, that that relief, that something that you've been carrying with you all your life that's been making you so heavy and so tight. Okay, so once you talk about it, even if they don't have anything to say, you're gonna realize stuff. You're gonna hear yourself talk and you're gonna be like, oh, wow, I actually didn't realize that. You're gonna start asking and answering your own questions, and that would be the most amazing thing that could happen to you. Guys, please at least give it a try and you will see what I'm talking about. I know that this turned out a little bit more psychological than I thought, but really, if you're really looking to lose the weight, if you're looking to love yourself, to love your body, to get into the shape that you want. When I say lose the weight, like if you have extra pounds that you're actually very unhappy about, that you're gaining because of depression. Okay? Are you following here? Because of depression. Because that's what happens to me. I gain weight out of depression. If I'm depressed or sad or even stressed, I'll overeat. Is that simple? It still happens to me to this day. I'll overeat and I'll be like, oh my god, I have to like have some help, and I find comfort in food, like many people out there. Okay, so guys, please remember that I'm here for you. If you want to talk to me, even, please send me messages, even private messages. That's fine. My channel is brand new, so please subscribe and like my videos, and actually send me comments if you want to. I respond to everybody. If you look at my comments, I don't have that many, but whoever asks me any questions, guys, I am here to respond. I'm here to help you because I feel like it's my duty, especially now that I'm going to be a mother. I feel like, man, like there's so many wrong things with a lot of people. Like everyone is suffering somehow, some way, and I'm trying to help to fix as much as possible. So please, guys, I would need all the support I could get. That would be freaking amazing. Thank you so much for subscribing again, and I love you so much. I'll see you in my next video. Bye.